What's going on? Y'all doing all right? Nice day out here, wasn't it?
What did you feel you got accomplished today at practice?
Yeah, I think really, I think just keep on going. Us versus our defense. I think it's always great work. With the guys they got over there, the different stuff they do, and then really just us. Keep working on communication. Knowing our rules, following our rules, and building chemistry to get ready for week one. And I think I've been proud of the guys the last 2 days of taking this time to get better and not kind of use it as a kind of relaxed week. I think we're trying to get after it and get ready for week one.
Drake, you satisfied with the foundation that's been laid here through everything from the spring through the summer to now the end of training camp?
Yeah, I think we've just been trying to buy in. Coach Vrabel came here and made it clear from day one, hey, drop your egos at the door. We're here to work. We want guys to finish and work hard and give effort. And I think we're starting to see that and build that, and we just got to keep working and bring it to the field. Week one. So I'm just trying to do my part and try to come out here every day and try to get better.
Drake, what aspect of being the quarterback makes you the most nervous right now as you prepare for your first career week one start?
What aspect of being the quarterback makes me most nervous? I wouldn't say nerves. I think just anxious to get out there. Be in front of a home crowd, hopefully a good crowd. Nerves wise, I think I get nervous about the same amount every game out there. I think no matter back to high school, kind of the same. Not really nerves, just jitters getting out there. And kind of once you get going in the game, I feel good. And kind of from here, just getting ready with the new guys, kind of new guys playing with. So kind of building chemistry with them. It's probably I'd say in a game like setting. But other than that, I wouldn't say nervous. I think just more excited and anxious.
How would you describe the identity of this football team, or what we're going to see in the regular season?
Yeah, I think we're trying to build a team that's bringing it every play. No plays off, no days off. And I think what Coach, I'm trying to build and what the guys are trying to, give into is, if you're not going to play hard and, you can mess up and do a mistake, but do it at full speed. And I think we're trying to bring that and, play hard on the other team, be in good condition. And then, from there, just try to execute, in situational football. I think that's what we're preaching. So many games are won and lost by one score and situations. So try to excel in that area. And from there, just take care of the football and give us a chance every week.
Now that you've had the whole summer working with Josh McDaniels, just what's your level of excitement now that kind of the 3 preseason games are out of the way? The next game is the the season opener.
Yeah.
So what's your level of excitement working with him?
Yeah, I think I'm pumped up. I think anytime you get a chance to go into a game and you'll see how the game plan works, and you get to see a little bit in preseason, but now it's full go. Kind of game planning a team and watching tape with him in there and just seeing what he's seeing and try to be on the same page. That's the funnest part, I think, of playing the position of trying to see something in the film room on Monday or Tuesday, go out there and do it in practice and execute in the games. That's kind of how the ritual goes, and it feels good when you see it on tape and accomplish something. So just getting into the groove, and I think just having a coordinator who trusts me and puts full trust in the guys and myself, and go out there and have some fun.
Do you have a sense of what the game planning process is going to be like with Josh?
Yeah, we got a little bit of sense of it in preseason. Obviously, it's different with a full week to kind of get going with the guys. I'm excited. Just trying to be all in on the Raiders and take it 1 week at a time, and then from here, just try to take the little details and like I said, follow our rules and go out there and kind of be instinctive and play hard.
How important is it to you to get Stephon involved, even on the practice field, and just feeding him targets and developing whatever you guys can develop together?
Shoot, he's a phenomenal player. What he can do and how much ball he's played and how many plays he's make. Just try to give him the football and whether it's extra work with him or extra work out of practice or in the film room, but trying to be on the same page. And I think once he's got one-on-one matchups or he feels zone, knows coverage really well. So I think he can do a lot of things well. So it's good for us to use him as much as he's able to handle. And I think it's exciting to get out there and throw him a couple footballs and building the chemistry in practice. I think we've got kind of built it here lately, and I think just kind of carry that into the season.
Is there any pressure on you? He's a guy who's obviously accomplished a lot in his career.
Yeah.
Is there any pressure on you as a young quarterback to make sure he gets the ball, make sure he's feeling good about where he's at?
I wouldn't say pressure. I think he knows, he knows the plays, and I always try to tell the guys, hey, if you've seen something, hey, give me something on the sideline or something like that. But I'm gonna try to throw the guys that open. If he's open a lot, then he'll get the ball a lot. So.
Rick, you mentioned after the Minnesota game, after that first drive, you had a couple that were high. You said, I just came out a little juiced up, a little fired up.
Yeah.
Do you have any strategies in mind for saying, all right, how can I get out there and just relax at the beginning of games? Because it's not unique to you. He had it, Favre had it. A lot of guys have it.
Yeah. I think just it's kind of like back in the day playing basketball, kind of find a find a layup before you start shooting some threes. I think just whether it's a good run or with the guys up front and the running backs or maybe easy completion. But other than that, I think it's just getting out there, and I think that's part of it. I think it's whether it's going to be kind of the jitters or going to be fired up. That's more of what it is, just to kind of calm that. And I think kind of use the guys around me as well. I think use the guys around me to kind of feel like, hey, if they're pumped up, I'm gonna get a little pumped up. But when I get out there, kind of be cool and calm and collected.
See, I think you should get hit. I think you just audible right into a read.
Yeah. I'm sure that'd be great. Yeah, I'm sure that'd be great.
Cut down day tomorrow. Have you detected any anxiousness in the locker room or among the players as we approach it tomorrow?
Yeah, it's always a tough day. I really got to experience it. One time last year with the guys around the locker room. Obviously, you hear about it, and so many guys out here that work their butts off that are kind of fighting and crawling to make the team, and it's news that obviously they're unfortunate for them and unfortunate for us who build a relationship with them. And I remember the rookies. I felt like all those guys were with me in training camp, and coming out of rookie minicamp. And the next thing you know, like that, we got down to 10 or 12 rookies in the locker room from 30. So it was tough for me to you realize that's the nature of the business. And then from there, just to pump those guys up. If you never know, miss him again. You see Hasty back out here and guys like that. So you never know. The relationship's never over. And for those guys, just another step in the journey and try to stay in touch with them.
Drake and Josh, there's so many details. How are you at a place now where a month in you're hitting the field and you're not thinking as much, you're just slinging first read, second read?
Yeah, I think that's the goal of trying to get into it and feel like it comes second nature. And I think some of the protection stuff and some of the kind of day one, day two, even kind of the stuff we're running mainly out here, I feel great. And I feel great about it, and I think those guys are starting to get a good chemistry going, and those guys up front are blocking hard and playing well. So I think it's just now going into kind of the season is you're going to see a defense and study for it, and there may be some unscouted looks, especially in week one, where you got to just don't take a negative play and take care of the football. And from there, I'm just excited to get out there and get ready for week one. So thank you guys.